Lisa Clark, and thanks for tuning in. So, right, yeah, first off, I did forget to turn off my side light on the right hand side, but I do fix that in about 5 seconds here. And excuse me, but I am sucking on a cough drop because I've had a little bit of a cough lately. So, anyway, this is Pastel board. First time I'm ever using it, and I absolutely love it. And I will be using it again. Pastel board is great. Try it out. It's a hard surface. It reminds me of like a kitchen tile. But at any rate, so I'm using pan pastels here, and I will tell you, this pastel board loves the pan pastels. Really receives them well. You do not have to put in a lot of layers. One layer does it. It's great. But yeah, the different colored pan pastels are listed in the description beneath the video. Yeah, I'm using like the phthalo blue, turquoise. You'll see me use some magenta and a little bit of titanium white just to kind of blend things together. You do not have to wipe your soft tool between colors. I never do. About the only one I get concerned about is the titanium white. I occasionally will clean that out with like a Aviva paper towel. Best brand of towel right there to use to clean your soft tools. So yeah, pan pastels. I love them. They're so fun to use. So forgiving. You can change your mind with colors and go right over them. They're great. I love them. Great for backgrounds. You can get a background done so quickly using pan pastels. At any rate, here I'm about to use, the magenta. And the reason I chose the magenta to blend in with these different blues is because the pearl in the oyster is a magenta. So generally speaking, you want to kind of pull in the same kind of colors in the background that your subject is. And in this case, the pearl is magenta. So I did want to add some spots of magenta. And then I'm just going to blend it all in. So it's not like super obvious, but it's easy on the eyes when the project is over and done with and you're completed. It'll all just kind of marry well together. So that's what you'll see me doing. I'm just kind of playing with the pastels and deciding how bright I want areas and how much magenta I want, and then just blending it in. And I do end up touching it up again at the very end when I'm done drawing the oyster, just because powder gets moved around. Pan pastels they shift very easily. So the glassine paper, like I just showed you there, it does help reduce shifting of the pan pastels. It reduces smudging. It reduces getting it on your hand and transferring onto your project. So I strongly suggest using glassine paper when you have to go over like I'm doing here with my hand. And I do want to rest my hand down. I'm older. I get tired. Don't judge. So there's the reference photo of the oyster with that beautiful, beautiful magenta pink pearl. And you're going to see me pick up various colors because I'm learning what works on this pastel board, which pretty much everything works, but I'm trying to learn how the colors are going to act and react with that gray surface. So I'm practicing, I'm learning, I'm experimenting, and that's what my videos are all about. It's not about perfect art. It's about trial and error. It's about learning as you go. It's about sharing what works, helping others, helping people figure out what's going to work and maybe help give them a little tip on how to use things and what works and what doesn't. In my reference photo, I see like a dark violet purple hue, as a line in the oyster shell. And that's why I use that. So, and always pay attention to your reference photos. Zoom in on them, if you have the ability to zoom in and really pick up all the colors that are going on. Excuse me. Now, I will say on that shine there that you see in the reference photo, I definitely put it in my drawing where that shine is, where that highlight is. I didn't do as many of the highlights. I did some of them, the bigger pieces, but not all of them. It's just important to kind of keep in mind the placement because you don't want to place it in the wrong place because it will not go together well if you don't. I hope that makes sense. But this is the end of part one of the oyster. So yeah, just laying down, learning. I'm just learning this pastel board. It's great though. I love it. So yeah, there you go. That's part one. Stay tuned for the rest of the parts and have a great rest of the day. Bye.